One girl doesn't like you. The other one likes milk.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're looking at outrageous moments from infamous reality TV shows.
I want to write books that they want to read, you know, that it's a pleasure for them to read.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
A finale for the ages. I'm a Celebrity, South Africa.
But what is it abusive, aggressive and intimidating? What happened? What do you think?
But I was there. I didn't think it was intimidating.
You didn't?
No, I was there.
Wow.
I was there, Jim.
Wow.
I'm on your side of it. I was there.
After filming the second iteration of I'm a Celeb's South African All-Stars edition in September 2025, the gang reconvened for a live UK-based final where Adam Thomas was eventually crowned the winner. But predictably enough, the final descended into chaos as they relitigated Jimmy Bullard's controversial decision to quit mid-trial.
I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. So sorry, son.
Joking me, bro.
Oh, Jimmy.
They'd clearly all spent the last 6 months stewing, with Bullard and boxer David Haye ganging up on everybody else to deride Thomas for behaving aggressively.
Whoa, calm down, that's pathetic. Prick.
Multiple celebs then walked off while Anton Deck, unable to control the rabble, begged Scarlett Moffat to intervene.
Scarlett, talk some sense into this lot, can you? And then we'll wrap.
It was a total farce, as unprofessional as it was eminently watchable. The tabloids summed it up best as car crash TV.
Was it abusive and aggressive?
No.
Was it abusive? And you wasn't there. You wasn't there. You wasn't there. You wasn't there.
See, this man.
It doesn't matter.
Jack Fincham and Dani Dyer, Love Island.
Oh my god. That's bad. I'll see him for a minute. I'll see him if you're coming here. Oh my god.
ITV was slammed with masses of complaints for purposely upsetting its contestants during the 4th series after introducing Jack Fincham's ex-girlfriend into the villa. Jack and Dani Dyer were the show's strongest couple that series, eventually winning, but ITV still tried to put some obstacles in front of them, notably this one.
But Jack looked so shocked in the video, he actually said it a few times, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
The show was lambasted for manufacturing drama and upsetting Dani by showing her misleading clips that seemed to suggest Jack was going to be unfaithful, upsetting her for no good reason. Not that there's ever really a good reason to upset someone. The public were well and truly outraged.
Like, imagine, like, it's a girl that he's recently been seeing, like, he clearly had feelings for to be seeing her, and now she's in here. I just knew it was too good to be true.
OptiClean, The Apprentice.
Look at all this mess. If only I was an octopus, and this would be done in no time.
In this deeply cringe pitch, the candidates had to create and market a cleaning product and fell back onto a handful of sexist stereotypes to do it.
OptiClean! A multi-purpose kitchen cleaner with a powerful one-wipe system can be used on various surfaces where 8 hands are better than 2.
In the advert, a young mother praises the abilities of OptiClean, which will give her the cleaning powers of 8 hands so that she can get absolutely everything done before her demanding husband comes home and wants his dinner.
That was quick. OptiClean. 8 hands are definitely better than 2.
There were even some lewd jokes thrown in for good measure, all based on a statistic claiming that men turn down sex if their wives don't keep the house tidy enough. The panel was not impressed, astonished that they were seeing this in the 21st century.
My question is, just to be clear on whether you're selling marital harmony or a cleaning product.
Noel Edmonds versus New Zealand. Noel Edmonds' Kiwi adventure.
I am loving. I am love.
He's a love him or hate him presenter in the UK, but they really don't like him down in New Zealand. He bought an entire town and started Edmondsifying it, including by opening a pub where every drink is named after another innuendo he'd come up with.
Welcome to the Bugger Inn.
The locals were miffed to say the least, particularly when he couldn't even pronounce the name of the town he was living in. Worse for Edmonds, his reality show about his Kiwi endeavours went down like a lead balloon on ITV, getting cancelled after just 1 series.
We managed to make the papers because apparently I'd sacked everybody. I didn't sack everybody.
He went out of his way to insist Kiwi Adventure was nothing like Clarkson's Farm, and he was right, because people actually like Clarkson's Farm.
It is a sex toy. And Summers should sell them. It is just the horniest bit of kit you will ever come across.
Underpaying on purpose, 4 in a bed.
Can you explain why I was paid 60?
Because the curtains let in the light and I couldn't sleep. The fridge was making a noise. I wasn't really impressed with the walking and the pond. That's what I
think it's very much
Ziggy's
Ziggy's decision.
Oh, thanks.
Ziggy and Lynn were easily some of the fussiest, most vindictive guests ever seen on 4 in a Bed. From the beginning, Ziggy made it clear to the cameras that he was going to underpay everybody on purpose in an attempt to rig the competition.
In your comments, though, you gave me no indication.
Yeah.
This has shocked me.
Yeah.
It really, really has shocked me.
They didn't win in the end because their B&B was rubbish. But tensions flared in the final episode as the others all found out what they'd done and took them to task. We're not sure why the self-described Mr. Nasty didn't expect to get some pushback after deceiving everybody, but they did miraculously seem surprised that everyone was so upset. Claire ended up reduced to tears.
If that was a genuine guest and they felt like that, I would have given them the money back.
The male of the species, come dine with me.
Tonight, I'm going to represent the men. I'm going to go in there full guns, glory and blazing.
I think you mean all guns blazing?
James decided that because he was the only bloke in his group on Come Dine With Me, he was going to represent all men, which apparently meant being rude to everybody and forgetting that he'd never win if they all hated him.
To me, it's really tender.
Can I have a word now, please?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just have some food before it goes cold.
How rude are you? She was already
Dad,
talking.
I want to shut her down.
Yeah, but she was.
Listen.
You butted in on her.
Listen.
That's rude.
He rocked up at Deb's house and started examining everybody's legs to see whether they'd shaved them or not, then started insulting all her food straight to her face.
I'm doing a hair test check.
Oh my
unfortunately, on the
gosh.
legs. She hasn't shaved. She hasn't shaved. I
Leave
want
the
to try
bloody
yours.
legs alone.
He criticised that she'd gone with stuffed peppers for her starter and then insisted that lamb should never be cooked in a slow cooker, only in a tagine, and that using the slow cooker wasn't real cooking. He was easily one of the most obnoxious guests ever on the programme.
Do it nice and proper. That's not cooking. A slow cooker. Anybody could cook in a slow cooker.
Sasha and Ross, married at first sight.
This year's singles have been carefully matched through extensive research.
The Married at First Sight expert panel were in hot water in 2024 after getting over 1,000 Ofcom complaints. The source? The viewers didn't think they handled an aggressive outburst between newlyweds Sasha and Ross with the seriousness it deserved.
Are you feeling happy, excited?
I'm proper excited, mate. Honestly, I've been budding, can't even sleep.
With the drama getting more heightened in each new series of Married at First Sight, which began as a social experiment but is now just another expensive dating game show, viewers were outraged that the panel of experts sat there while the couples rowed instead of helping them.
Now, Sasha and Ross are a couple I'm really excited about.
Both are driven individuals who've achieved really impressive goals.
Sasha and Ross later broke up almost immediately after leaving the show, with Ross boasting about having a new girlfriend online.
Sasha is a self-confessed daddy's girl, and given her past relationship traumas, she wants a partner who's dependable, loyal, and protective.
Lady C, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Lady C, be quiet. Lady C, Lady C, shut up. You shut up.
I will talk if I
No,
won't.
be quiet. You are a rude, horrible woman at the moment, and you've got a very, very nasty energy about you.
Just watching these arguments was exhausting, so we can't begin to imagine how the campmates felt actually living with Lady C day in, day out. She had particular beef with Yvette Fielding, a woman who isn't usually a magnet for controversy, but who lost her patience over and over again with Lady C's incessant shouting.
Yeah, but you see,
or then, shut up and let me speak!
You have to wonder what goes through someone's head when they're told over and over again that they're not a nice person, and their response is simply that they don't want to be. Except, you don't have to wonder what's going through Lady C's head, because she'll shout it right at you. It was one of the most grueling I'm a Celeb series ever.
You're very, very rude, you know? You're an incredibly rude lady.
I intend
to be. And you know what? Whatever you get, you deserve, because you're not a nice person.
Zara Holland, Love Island.
What's up, Zara? What's up?
What's that? What's wrong?
The way this was handled was nothing short of diabolical on the part of Love Island's producers and the Miss GB organisers. After sleeping with someone on just the second series of the Love Island revival, Holland had her Miss GB crown immediately revoked, with her being taken aside while in the villa to be informed.
Well, they've taken my title off me.
Took the title off you?
Yeah. What? They've done a statement and stuff.
It was all badly handled, considering she didn't commit a crime and didn't even get the chance to apologise. But then she was brought onto Loose Women to get into a shouting match with the runner-up, who'd since been given the title. Today, Love Island is notably tamer, with current contestants having learnt from Zara's mistakes and becoming far more careful about protecting their image.
So was that your crown? I've still got mine at home.
Well,
so you didn't give it back? No.
Why?
It's beautiful, it looks wonderful. When I've worked so hard for something, why do I want to give that back? I won.
Frankie Cocozza, The X Factor.
Frankie, what's the most important thing to you in this competition? Why have you done it?
To get lots of girls.
He had 5 minutes of fame during his brief X Factor tenure in 2011 and was sent wildly out of control. He was instant tabloid fodder, followed by the paparazzi around London and even paid by journalists to get off with Geordie Shore's Holly Hagan so that they could snap some exclusive pictures of him up to no good. He later appeared on Extra Factor, where he made this infamous comment about Hagan, precipitating his departure from the show completely.
I met her and I banged her.
Oh, you can't say that!
Sorry.
Although the real reason he was booted off was that he admitted to taking illicit substances. He's since cleaned up his act, abandoning fame and moving to Australia for a quiet life.
When you get to like 65 and your grandkids go, "Grandad, what are those names on your bottom for?" What are you gonna say?
I don't know why my grandchildren would be looking at my bum.
Nasty Nick, Big Brother.
Will you lament its passing, Nick?
I think it's kind of obvious that Channel 4 today announced that next year will be its last one because of the falling ratings, but I think it's the wrong decision.
Reality TV's original villain was undoubtedly Nasty Nick Bateman, who made history by manipulating the game in the very first series of Big Brother. While the housemates all thought he was perfectly pleasant, the viewing public at home saw right through him, watching him connive and scheme to force them to nominate certain people so that he could stay in the game.
I think the show over the last 4 or 5 years has been overproduced. The contestants have got more outlandish. The tasks have become very trivial.
Eventually, the housemates worked out what was going on, and he was booted for breaking the show's rules. Like Frankie Cocozza, Bateman has also since fled to Australia to get away from his unpleasant image.
It is almost a mirror of society. That's what goes on in real life, and people like to judge other people.
You won, Jane. Come dine with me.
Dear Lord, what a sad little life, Jane.
This was more offensive to Jane than anybody watching at home, since audiences loved the drama between her and fellow contestant Peter Marsh as the competition went on. But his outburst remains the most legendary sore loser moment on British TV, as he revealed that Jane had won and delivered this infamous monologue.
You ruined my night completely so you could have the money, but I hope now you spend it on getting some lessons in grace and decorum, because you have all the grace of a reversing dump truck without any tyres on.
The other two contestants sat there awkwardly, and he took turns insulting them too, and then kicked them all out of his house.
So Jane, take your money and get off my property.
The episode is one of the few unavailable on demand on Channel 4, while Peter Marsh has found no peace, with the public regularly tracking him down on LinkedIn to find out what he's been up to these days.
It's a travesty that I didn't win. An utter travesty.
Punchgate, Celebrity Big Brother.
I got it wrong.
Yeah.
I really got it wrong.
Roxanne Pallet's career ended after she appeared on the final series of Celebrity Big Brother during its time on Channel 5, when she infamously accused fellow housemate Ryan Thomas of punching her.
My mind ran away with me. I am a sensitive person. Only my family and friends can vouch for that.
Despite the entire thing being caught on camera, she said Thomas had hit her with the same force as a boxer, whipping the rest of the house against him. Her Emmerdale colleagues went public about disagreeing with her claims, while Ofcom got over 20,000 complaints.
In the moment, it felt worse than it was. I can't prove a feeling. I can't show you a feeling.
She eventually left and did a few rounds in the media begging for forgiveness, which doesn't seem to have been forthcoming from anybody.
I massively apologise to not just Ryan, to his family, his friends, his fans, every single person that watched that.
Damien, take me out.
I always attract blondes, and I thought, tonight, pick a brunette, try something different. Lucy, out of all the brunettes, I will hold my hands up, it's the most attractive of the brunettes.
The Take Me Out girls in this episode really didn't take kindly to Damien, who turned up with a video of his best friend outing him for having a high-profile tabloid relationship with Jodie Marsh.
No, girls, you cannot turn your lights off yourself. Damien, get out there and turn off the lights of the girls that don't papa your rats it.
Nearly all the lights went out, including Lucy's, who was the girl Damien insisted he was going to pick from the start, much to the frustration of all the others.
You've left two blonde girls.
I had no choice.
Yeah, I had no choice. No!
None of them wanted him to pick them, but unfortunately, it was the last round, so he did get to choose one for a disastrous date. Chelsea even called him the runt of the litter, and all of it was down to his appalling behaviour. It was very funny though. Adam and Deb's blind date.
When the screen went back and I first saw Deb's, I thought she had a nice figure, which is good because I only date size 8s, but she wasn't there, so I was a bit disappointed.
Another bloke ostensibly representing all men was Adam on this episode of Blind Dates, who got a date with Debs and subsequently proved himself to be a complete tool. He insisted that he was basically a supermodel way out of Deb's league, insulting her appearance and claiming that she was flirting with him, though she said the opposite.
I mean, we're all good shape though, aren't we?
Adam, you've pumped the top bit up. You've got very skinny, hairy legs. You look like the Tasmanian devil.
The audience was firmly on Deb's side, as was Cilla Black, who finally told Adam to shut up after they reunited on the sofa. We wonder what Adam's doing these days, and whether he's still looking for love, though that's probably pointless because he'll never love anybody else as much as he loves his own reflection.
But no, I can't just say though.
Shut up! I've had enough of you now. I've had enough of you.
I'll say one more thing.
No!
David Walliams gets sacked. Britain's Got Talent.
Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, 4 judges, including one very handsome one, let's call him David, set off on an epic journey around the country.
While Walliams' comments were recorded in a hot mic incident, the recording has never been released to the public, so all we have are the highly offensive transcripts of what he said. But the long and short of it is that he massively insulted a contestant, suggesting that she fancied him but he wasn't interested, objectifying her while he thought nobody could hear him.
But sometimes you say something that's just not funny at all. You go, well, I'm not being funny right now.
Yeah.
He since said he'd lost his ability to be funny because he was so paranoid about being recorded saying something else offensive. His TV comeback on Would I Lie to You was ruined when he did 2 Nazi salutes, and he's since been dropped by his publisher for allegedly behaving inappropriately towards women.
After careful consideration and under the leadership of its new CEO, HarperCollins UK has decided not to publish any new titles by David Walliams.
Amanda Abington, Strictly Come Dancing.
If it had just been me coming out saying, all this stuff, I can understand why people go, oh God, But there were 5 or 6 other people
previously to me who had the same experience.
She herself didn't do anything offensive, but her appearance on Strictly precipitated the monumental Strictly scandal that's been raging on and off for years now. She was the canary in the coal mine for Strictly's professional dancers, many of whom were placed under scrutiny after she quit the show and alleged mistreatment at the hands of Giovanni Pernice.
I would get the producer saying, on the Friday, we've just watched the footage back, we are shocked and horrified, we're so sorry.
Abington claimed that the BBC wasn't letting her view the footage of her training sessions and also claimed that other former contestants had spoken to her about their appearances with him.
His past dance partners were getting in touch with you and saying what?
I'm so sorry.
He quit before being sacked, quickly followed by Grazio de Prima. There was then a bizarre alleged groping from Wyn Evans that has ruined his reputation. Shilpa Shetty, Celebrity Big Brother. The biggest controversy in the entire history of Big Brother, which is certainly saying something, happened during Series 5 when Indian celebrity contestant Shilpa Shetty was subject to bigoted language from fellow housemates. She was ganged up on by Jade Goody, Goody's family members, Joe O'Meara from S Club 7, and beauty queen Danielle Lloyd.
And I just feel that if this is what a TV show does to people, then it shouldn't be a TV show.
The situation got so heated that it affected international diplomacy, with Gordon Brown forced to talk about it during a visit to India. The police even got involved, as did Ofcom, which ruled that Channel 4 had broken the rules by broadcasting the comments made about Shetty at all. It was one of the main reasons that Channel 4 eventually axed Big Brother, with the show heading to Channel 5 instead.
So do you feel there should be another series of Celebrity Big Brother, or is this it?
I don't think they should carry on with Big Brother.
Love Island's deaths. Love Island.
If the perception of Mike Thalasitis was that of someone who had it all, his death is proof that mental health issues don't discriminate.
The late 2010s were a watershed moment for aftercare on reality TV, after the genre was the Wild West of programming for years, with contestants ruthlessly exploited for ratings and then left to fend for themselves afterwards. Love Island led the charge for TV to change, though not by choice.
This review has led us to extend our support processes to offer therapy to all islanders, and not only those that reach out to us.
4 people connected with the show eventually took their own lives, including presenter Caroline Flack, with the public viewing social media harassment as a contributing factor to the mental health struggles of reality stars.
In her time on the show and afterwards, she was heavily trolled on social media about the way she looked.
Stronger aftercare was implemented, as was strict rules about what could be posted on contestants' social media pages during the show. Tragedy on daytime. The Jeremy Kyle Show.
Can I just say about this guy, he was on some medication, I believe, it doesn't matter what medication. So keen was he to come and do this lie detector. He went to his doctors and he found out about whether that was okay to do a lie detector.
While Love Island somehow weathered the storm of multiple deaths from its stars, Jeremy Kyle didn't. Kyle's flagship confrontational talk show, Britain's most divisive daytime programme for nearly 15 years, was finally cancelled after the death of guest Steve Diamond, only a week after he appeared.
Why'd you lie so much?
If I knew the answer to that, Jeremy, I wouldn't be here.
The episode was never broadcast, but was later released as part of the long inquest into Diamond's death, aiming to find out whether the show and Kyle himself were culpable. Later, Kyle made an ill-advised appearance on Talk TV, where he chatted to Mike Graham about being cancelled after simply putting on a show for years, without a single word of sympathy for the lives he affected.
She said to me, he didn't need to lie, did you?
Yeah,
No.
he didn't need to lie.
I
Didn't
didn't.
need to lie at all.
Not at all.
Let us know in the comments which TV scandals we missed.